The shocking reasons why 95% of men are single and lonely. Hello everyone, and welcome to Male Wisdom. In this video, I will talk about the biggest reason why 95% of men are single and lonely. Many people might not want to hear this, but it's time for us to face the facts. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. There is a very low probability that no one likes you. The vast majority of people are likable to some extent. However, the following is more likely to occur. To begin, you have the mindset of a victim. On a subconscious level, women desire a man with the qualities of a hero, but the kind of hero I'm referring to isn't the type who comes to the rescue of the damsel in distress. Instead, they want a man who is confident in who he is and understands his worth. They have spent years being conditioned on men of masculinity, and their brains are hardwired, on an unconscious level, to be attracted to a powerful man, who is assured of himself, and who is secure. And the external world isn't what sparks a woman's emotional life either. They can obtain the realities of the natural world, such as a job, an income, and money, yet, the sexual experience refers to the sentiments, the emotions, the racing of their heart, and the flight of their imagination, which is something entirely different. The vast majority of guys are incapable of doing it. They seek it, but not in the traditional sense that men imagine it. It is a hero, the masculine, who is domineering, and I don't intend to act faux macho by saying that. Instead, it is a man who is aware of his value. People are drawn to him when he enters a room because he exudes self-assurance and charisma. A man who doesn't act like he's being victimized but instead demonstrates an inherent self-power. He is well aware that he has something of worth to contribute to the world, and he never claims that he does not. On the contrary, he is aware that he does. If he doesn't get what he wants, he doesn't whine about it. Instead, he makes something of the situation. He continues to educate himself and put money into developing himself. Nobody, not a lady, not a guy, not a business, will try to convince him differently. It's attractive in a man that he fights for what he wants and doesn't give up easily. This does not mean that he continues to pursue the same lady after she has turned him down, but he does not give up on learning how to attract women, nor does he grumble about the situation. Instead, he becomes better at it. Finally, he arrives at the solution. He finds answers to issues that arise in his own life. It is attractive that he can remain unmoved even when women choose not to be with him. It is beautiful in a man that he is not easily swayed and that his state of mind remains firm. Second, you are grossly inflating the current state of affairs. When you feel uncomfortable in social situations and battle with low self-esteem, you may overestimate other people's responses. You are led to believe that a person does not like you if they do not reply to you. You are making the incorrect assumption that this conduct is about you rather than them. Individuals exist in this world who neglect to answer text messages daily, even when those messages are from people they adore. I know I do. When my mother would text me in the middle of the day while I was at work, I occasionally ignored her messages, which caused her to become irritated with me. I couldn't check my phone during that time because I was doing a job that kept me so busy that I had to keep it hidden in my purse until noon. And there were occasions when I had to put in anything between 5 and 6 hours of work before I could break for lunch. So even though it was apparent that I wasn't trying to avoid my mother, she was still irritated anyway. Third, you have a nasty attitude toward people when interacting with them. This one is challenging since it calls for skill, and skill is something that has to be acquired via practice. However, if you do not invite exciting conversations, most people will not respond to what you have to say. A message that asks, "Hi, how are you?" or "What's up?" is not only tedious, but it places the burden of continuing the discussion squarely on the shoulders of the recipient. If you want to have friends, you must put forth some effort to meet and get to know them. Share a hilarious anecdote, remark on an experience or a book you have read, and describe how you feel about the day. For the first step, you should ask individuals about themselves and share something about yourself. It is always possible that everyone dislikes you, you have no redeeming characteristics, and you have good social skills but are still being rejected. Of course, there is always the possibility that all of these things are true. However, I don't think that will happen. It's more likely that you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself and start acting like a person capable of making and maintaining friends. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and start working like a person who is perfectly capable of making and keeping friends. The story of your life is one that you are the author of. If you behave and think like a loser, then you will behave and act like a loser. Make yourself the hero of your own story. The fourth reason is that you are not entirely ready. It is not worth your time to initiate a conversation with girls until you can do anything fascinating with them. Having meaningful relationships takes both time and money. Where's the fun in it if there's no love involved? What is the point if there is no room for development in a relationship? Are you at a point in your human life cycle where you are prepared for long-term, committed relationships? Regarding dating, you do not need to hone your talents. When it happens for real, you may have to go through a learning curve that is both highly steep and extremely enjoyable. At some time in your life, you will find yourself in the position of being practically every lady in the city's primary focus of attention. The same person can transform into someone sophisticated, intelligent, sexy, tall, athletic, ripped torso, well-paid, generous, confident, discreet, mysterious, and an exceptionally sure catch for marriage. On the other hand, they were once a person who was awkward, impoverished, economical, and confident, short, study geek, of the wrong race, of the incorrect parentage and lacking in interests. Fifth, you are going after the wrong individuals in your pursuits. Nobody is liked by all people all the time. This is just the way things go in life. Friendships are formed with others who share several commonalities with us, including comparative histories, hobbies, and core values. For instance, if you're someone who tends to be reserved and nerdy, you're generally going to have the easiest time connecting with others in the same boat. But if you constantly seek out friendships with individuals who are different from you, mainly if the things you value are different from what you love, you won't succeed in this endeavor. If this is the case, you need to question yourself why you want to be friends with those people rather than with those that can understand you and relate to you on some level. I will never stop saying and inspiring others to change when it comes to harsh yet helpful truths. We all want to believe that we're living the best life possible, but sometimes we must face the facts and accept some hard truths. My latest video talked about 7 bitter truths you must take to have a better life. So if you want to watch it, make sure to take down notes. You will learn a lot from them.